Hi, my name is Dr. Brian Kirkmeyer. Around here, they call me Dr. Kirk. I'm the Karen Buchwald Wright Senior Assistant Dean for Student Success. I'm also an instructor in one of our Miami Plan offerings entitled CEC 266, Globalization and Engineering in Heavy Metal Music. I hope that you might consider taking that this fall, actually. But I'm here to tell you a little bit about the College of Engineering and Computing, or CEC, a little bit about myself, and what you should expect over the remaining parts of the Canvas section of CEC. So I have been here for about 19 years. I was a research scientist in industry before I came here, but having the opportunity to work directly with students and families, as well as faculty and teach, was really something I couldn't pass up. I've loved it here, and I hope to continue doing this for many more years. I also have a number of hobbies that are related to both engineering, but also fairly normal life, I guess you could say. I like to build guitars. I play some guitar. I play basketball and soccer. I like watching them. A lot of things that I do, probably aren't that different than things that many of you would do. So hopefully that's a connection we can make the next time we talk. I also want to tell you a little bit about the process of what happens when you actually get here in the fall. You have the opportunity at Miami and CEC to have both professional academic advising as well as faculty mentorship from day one. So you will have a specific departmental academic advisor assigned to you. They'll work with you on courses, understanding liberal education, the Miami plan here, help you make the right choices for when you register for classes, point you to other resources for help, opportunities, and things like that. That is going to be somebody specific to that department, and they do ultimately report to me as the head of advising, so we can help make other kinds of connections as necessary. But you'll also have a faculty mentor who is a faculty member, somebody who's an expert in their field who can help you with career-related questions, how to get involved with research, how to understand more about the industry side of things, graduate programs, what it actually means to be a specific type of engineer or computing professional, those types of questions. And so they complement each other very well to help give you everything you need. And then they're both great resources. And speaking of resources, there are a lot of those around the university that I hope you learn about as well from the Canvas site overall as you attend orientation and prepare for your fall semester. We know that there are opportunities within CEC as well. I've mentioned some of them. I've mentioned career related. So there's internships and co-ops that you could participate in as a student here. There's study abroad opportunities that our faculty offer, but also as other parts of the university and even partner universities offer. There's ways to be involved with research. There's ways to be involved with student organizations. There's a lot of things that you can do both in your discipline, but also outside of your discipline. We have living learning communities specific to our majors as well as those around the university in other areas. And so those are really ways to help start a connection with people, but really where they go is going to largely be up to you and your colleagues. So lots of ways to get access to things that are going to help build your experience and tailor it to what you need and what you want. Because it is, it's 4 years, but it's a limited amount of time that you can take advantage of all of these things. So this year, we know that we are going to pre-register as many students as we can for the courses that we already know they will need. So in our case, we know our students need math courses, science courses like physics and chemistry, maybe programming courses. Plus, we know we have our first year experience program that all of you will be taking. So if at all possible, we're going to try to pre-register you for as many of those as possible. I know we will get you into CEC 111 or 111H if you're honors. That's a definite course you'll be taking. We know we can get you into a math course if we know where you place in math. The whole point of a math placement is to start you at a level where you're going to both be learning and be challenged, but also be comfortable with the content and the pace so that you can build your foundation as you need to. And then science courses will be often related to where your math placement is. So with whatever information we have about your, say, math placement, we can get you into the courses we know you're going to need for your specific majors. And those can be changed later if needed, but we also know it takes some stress off of the orientation process. So I don't want to go too long here because the other videos are going to help provide a lot of information about departments, about the Miami plan. In fact, you'll see me in another video talking about things like that. as well as other partnerships we have. For example, the Paper Science and Engineering Foundation has a video. That's the largest industry-related organization on campus. Miami doesn't have a bigger, more engaged program than the Paper Science and Engineering Foundation. So we want to make sure you hear from people like them. But really, we also want you to know you'll be welcomed here at orientation, in our communications, and when you get here in the fall semester. So rest assured, you're going to be supported, and we're going to do everything we can to help you be successful. So I'll go for now, and I'll see you in another video soon. Thanks a lot.